and welcome to the Circle of Heka. I'm Lady Maris, and we'll be going through a simple little banishing spell that you can do yourself. And we're using limes today. You can use lemons if you like, but we're using limes today. And so let's go through some of the ingredients. We'll need a paper plate. Now I like to use paper plates because we can dispose of them all in one piece, as opposed to using a plate that you have and then you have to go through making sure that that's cleansed afterwards. So it's just a little bit easier to have a paper plate. Now we're using 3 limes. Okay, that's good sized limes. They don't have to be whopper ones, but nice sized limes. Obviously something to cut those limes with, so a knife. We also have some salt. I have some sea salt here. See that? Some sea salt. I just got this from the supermarket. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. And also, so that doesn't fall over. Also a bit of holy water and some rum. Now the holy water is up to you, depends on how you roll. If holy water to you means blessed water from a priest, then that's what you use. If holy water means to you that you have consecrated some water and some salt together and you've now made that into holy water, then that's holy water for you. If it means that it is Florida water or any kind of other magical water that has been blessed in some fashion, then that is holy water to you. So however you go. And also a little bit of white rum. So what you'll do is you'll take the limes, and what this is going to do is going to soak up negativity. It's going to soak up anything that maybe have been directed at you. Now this can be in the form of, if you believe that you have a spell that's been put on you, then it can be then placed into these limes and directed away from you. If you have any kind of negativity that you believe is directed in your way, whether it's people who are speaking ill of you, or if anything that you feel that may be directed at you in any kind of negative energy or negativity that has been directed at you, this will dispel it. It'll soak it up and it'll get rid of it. So we'll have our 3 limes. So what you will get is your limes, and in your hands, should have opened these beforehand. You will have your holy water, okay, and you will put that. Splash that on there. Might get a little bit messy, but that's what witchcraft's all about. And a little bit of rum. Okay. You might want to make sure that that's all nice and wet. And also, if you have a little bit on your hands, you're going to have to do a bit of cleanup after this. Okay, now what you'll do with these limes is that you're starting from your head and working down. You will then just use those limes and go over your body, and just lightly go over your body, and just from the head down, and you are feeling and seeing any negativity, any negative energy that is on your body and is directed to you, is now being sucked into and put into these limes. Okay, they are being directed into these limes, and instead of at you, they are going to be pulled into these limes. And you can say a little prayer, you can say whatever you like, or you can say something that I've just devised at the moment is, I banish all negativity from me. Drawing into these limes it will be. I am safe and secure, so mote it be. And you will say that 6 times as you go over your body from the head down, making sure that you work on as much as you can and feeling that any negativity is being drawn into these lines. You can see that negativity and it's drawing into those lines. So I banish negativity from me, drawing into these lines it will be. I am safe and secure, so mote it be. And you'll keep going, and you'll do that for 6 times. So you have 3 lines, you do your prayer 6 times, and once you have done that, you can give that a little bit more there. Just make sure they're all nice and soaked. You have your plate. And we place that plate on here. Now what we do is that we cut these lines, and we cut them into 4s. We don't do it all the way to the end. We want to make sure that it's still, we don't cut ourselves, we don't want any blood magic in this. We cut it, and so that is, see, it's not cut at the end, but we open it up, and it's almost like a flower. And we cut, open it up. Okay, and we place it on the plate. And then we do it again with these other ones. Now what that's going to do is it's going to open them up, and as we know, any negativity that's drawn to us, any baneful magic that may have been directed our way, evil eye, whatever it is that you feel may be giving you a bit of grief, will be directed into these lines sitting on your plate. Now we get the sea salt, and then we just cover these with the salt. Now the salt draws in the negativity, it sucks it into itself, it draws and soaks up that negativity. And salt is used by many magical practitioners as a way of cleansing a space. Now, if the plate is a little bit bigger, you can just do a little bit of a circle around, but as long as it's all covered in salt, that's fine. So there you go, you've got that. Now, what you do is then you place this under your bed. Alright, so right where you are sleeping. So if you sleep on a side, you will place it underneath, so that it will be directly underneath you when you sleep. If you sleep in the middle, same thing, you place it where you are. And that will keep you safe and secure. Now you will leave this under your bed for 9 days. So we've got 3 limes. We have 6 prayers, and then we have 9 days. On the 9th day, you just grab this all together, place it in the bin. Even better, take it away from your property, take it to somewhere out in the bush, out in the forest, and bury it. Okay. If you, at the end of the 9 days, you look at your limes and your limes are black and rotten and dark, that means that it has, that you have had something directed at you and it has now been neutralised. It's now been placed into the limes and it's been neutralised. If you haven't seen anything and that it's just nice and dry, then again it's worked, but it means that it was just random negativity that everyone has at a normal daily basis, nothing that has been actually directed to you. So if it's black, rotting, dark, then you know that something definitely has been directed at you, and then you can do this process again until you feel that you don't need to do it. Now, the reason that you have it underneath your bed while you sleep, because it is protecting you in those hours, and we discussed this in the Banishing in the Banishing video that I did, is that between the hours of around about 2 and 4 is when you are a little more vulnerable, okay? You're asleep. This is where this will work. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching Witchy Wednesdays. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be.
Send that beautiful energy up into the heavens. So another very powerful cleansing incense that's often used by witches is dragon's blood. Dragon's blood